Hey lovies, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Xtremetarot, where we do moon readings and zodiac readings. Today we're doing a zodiac reading for the sign of Scorpio. This is just going to be like a general check-in on your person and your connection as a whole, which is what we're starting out with here. I have your energy here and your person's energy here, and the connecting energies right here. And if I get going with this reading and you find it's not resonating, sorry, feel free to check my Scorpio playlist. You might just be on a different timeline than this reading. So if a title jumps out at you from my playlist, feel free to check that out. So, all right, let's see what we have here. I have to say, just by like glancing at these energies here, not even glancing because I like read all the stuff in the book about them, but going based off these energies, I feel like this might be you and this might be your person, or this could be like a cross watch thing where you're like watching and you might get your own energy kind of like spit back at you. So let's just, I'm just going to read it as if like I said, this is you and this is your person. So let's see how it goes. So, okay, like what do we have here? We have this speculum glass. This card is all about your perception. This card asks you to sort of like take a look at the way that you're perceiving a situation. So like, how are you perceiving the situation with your person? Like, are you looking through like rose colored glasses? Are you looking through like darkened glasses? Is it changing? I feel like with your person over here, let's start with them. They're very emotional about you. They are having like extreme highs and lows. Like this Scorpion, we're going to read this from the book. I almost want to read that too. We have the sacral chakra, which is like the seat of your emotions and your chakra system. This is great happiness. Look, emotions are running high. The Scorpion, let's just read that quick. Oh, I have it open to the page. Passionate, competitive, tends towards isolation. The Scorpion is a passionate and determined creature. Their career is very important to them, as are a few select friends. Sometimes the Scorpion's heat festers and they focus on an unresolved event from the past, usually a situation where they were left feeling burned. The Scorpion card says it's time to come clean about your feelings so everyone can heal and you can get back to your usual fiery but fun self. So when in balance, this energy is wild and free and fierce. When out of balance, it's jealous, resentful, unresolved, and to bring into balance, honesty and forgiveness. So I feel like there might be something unresolved between you guys. I'm not necessarily getting a separation, although that could be the case here. I'm more so getting, because we had this like rotation card. Let me just grab this. Underneath. This came out in one of my moon readings that I did, and I felt like that was sort of like the vibe, where like things were ending and beginning and blah, blah, blah. So it's like maybe you guys kind of got caught up in that energy. And yeah, we have Venus underneath that. So it's almost like something shifted in your connection or something like that. Maybe something is like rotating around. Like if you were up and like you're down, if you were down, now you're up. I feel like, well, like yeah, it's like up and down. There's something with this connection that's very like up and down. I feel like your person could still be upset about something from the past. They're like facing away from you and you're like facing away from them here. I feel like, all right, also I shuffled a song for you, and it's so weird because I was like talking about this in my reading the other day, but it didn't come out, but it's Keep Your Head Up by Tupac. But I don't know, like I feel like it's interesting because I feel like the masculine energy is on this side and the feminine on here. So if there's like a masculine watching, like, I mean, maybe that song's like a message for you. Like it's kind of like, even if you're not a masculine, but if you're resonating with this energy, once I start getting into it, it's kind of like a message of like, I think it's time. I wonder why we hate our women, whatever, kind of like, why do we treat our women like crap? And then it's like, I think it's time to kill for our women, to heal our women, be real to our women, whatever, something like that. So it's like, I feel like there could be a thing where maybe you're not putting your best foot forward in regards to this connection. Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe you're kind of taking your person for granted. Maybe you're kind of like drunk with your own power here. And that's sort of like the lens that you're looking out of, like, you know what I mean? And it's almost like, because with this Aries energy here, it's a full moon in Aries. It says a fiery climax approaches. So I don't know if like you're waiting for the ending, or you're kind of anticipating that this is going to come to an end or something like that. But this gazelle energy as well talks about, or let me finish up with the Aries energy. Well, let me read that from the book too, because that was, it'll just say it better than I can. Hold on. It's time to see if you've been a little bit too much me. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants, but you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast, or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you've created the situation yourself, which means you can create your way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming and it could be fiery. And then additional meanings. Being assertive is good, just don't ride roughshod over anyone. If you're in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. Don't be a baby. Sorry, but this could be an issue, and you need to have more fun. The full moon in Aries is a super fiery time when emotions can run very high. Emotions are running high, it says it right here. So it's like, I think on both ends here, but I feel like with you, this says Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. That's also Aries energy. So I mean, I know that you're a Scorpio, obviously, but Scorpio and Aries are both ruled by Mars. And that is like that kind of like, you could be hard-headed, you could be stubborn. I feel like this is maybe like your emotions that are coming out are like more based on your ego and pride, and maybe like you're in anger. And I feel like this person is anger too, but in a more jealous, in a more emotional way. And I feel like your person is more like loving towards you in a way. Like they may be looking at you or this connection through rose-colored glasses, and you're like more like looking at yourself through rose-colored glasses. I'm so sorry to say that. I know that's like doesn't sound like nice, but anyway, let's see. On the upside, there's excitement about what may lie ahead, but tempers are likely to flare. Yeah, with rash comments or decisions. No matter when you pull this card, it signals that the situation has or is about to come to a peak, perhaps in a rather heated way. There could be a price to pay if you have been too competitive or too blunt. So I feel like if you kind of are in this dynamic with this person where it's very like up and down, like there's like a sort of, there's been like angry energies. The last reading I did was Sagittarius. There was that sort of energy coming through as well. So it's like there could be like a lot of like, I don't know what I was just saying, I'm sorry. Tempers are running high in the collective, I think, overall right now. So, and even, yeah, we have the Mars energy here on both sides. So it's like you guys could be fighting a lot. That's what I'm getting. Like you guys could be having a lot of like heated arguments, but also I feel like this person could be trying to like, your person is the one trying to soothe things, maybe to like call you first to like, you know, hey, like let's like smooth things over. Maybe you're saying some harsh things to them or something like that. The gazelle talks about awareness and perception as well. And I think something happened with you, or maybe your perception changed about yourself, where you kind of realized, or like I was saying, you're drunk on your own power. You're like thinking like, oh, like almost like a big shot or something like that. Like, and I'm not trying to make you feel bad. Like, you know, it's good to be confident. It's good to have pride in yourself, you know, but when that ego is like running rampant, it's kind of like, you know, and you're kind of maybe treating other people as if they're beneath you. Again, this is on a gradient. It might not be that extreme, but maybe to some degree you kind of have resentment against your person because you feel like, oh, like I could be like living this like, you know, I'm like, I don't know, like whatever you want to do here. I don't know, but it's almost like you maybe think you're too good for your person or something like that. And I don't know, you just almost think like you can do better. It's kind of like a vibe like that. And I mean, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel, obviously. But I mean, I'm not really getting a separation here. I'm getting like that you're both looking at this connection as two different things. Like maybe your person's looking at it here, like this beautiful like sunset or this happy ending or something. You're just seeing like smoke and like, I don't know, like it's like a darker landscape here, foggy. So I don't know. I just feel like this could be a little bit rough. If that's resonating, obviously you'll know. Let's continue and see what your person is thinking about you, Scorpio. But yeah, even like that song, like Keep Your Head Up by Tupac, it's like, And when he tells you you ain't nothing, don't believe him. And sorry, I always sing it by accident. And if he can't learn to love you, you should leave him. Maybe that's like a little, you know, what something like for your person, like, you know what I mean? And maybe that's you. Like if what did I just say? When he tells you you ain't nothing, don't believe him. And it's like, maybe you kind of think, like, oh, like I'm better, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, I don't know. It seems like this person's going through a great deal of like energy, sort of trying to keep things calm between you. Like, I really am getting that vibe, but we'll get more from them and just see what is. I mean, it's maybe something where like you're both kind of like just reacting emotionally, and maybe have like grown apart or don't want the same things anymore or something like that. But let's see, what is Scorpio's person thinking about them right now? We have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, let's get one of these. What is Scorpio's person thinking about Scorpio right now? And we have sextile, a combination of tension and flow, potential, and a rewarding situation. I feel like your person's thinking that like a combination of tension and flow. It's like, I feel like sometimes you guys are getting along and you're enjoying each other's company. It's almost like you're almost like keeping this person on the hook until you find something better, maybe. Like that's maybe how they feel. I don't know if that's true and that's what your true intentions are here, but that's how like they're maybe feeling. And it's like they're here thinking like they want to like put this work in. They want to make this relationship work no matter what happens here. Potential and a rewarding situation. Like they see the potential probably based on something like from the beginning that they saw, if that makes sense. Like they're kind of almost like trying to get back to that, I'm getting. Wait, let's just get one of these. Hold on. How is Scorpio's person feeling towards Scorpio? Whoa. No, let's just get one. How is Scorpio's person feeling about Scorpio? Oh my God, this just came out yesterday. Silver Springs. Okay. So again, that's so crazy. All right, but again, that song is about like she's singing to like I guess her ex who like is with somebody else now, and it's like time cast a spell on you and you won't forget me. Like I know I could have loved you, but you wouldn't let me. I'll follow you down till the sound of my voice will haunt you. Maybe that's your person just feels like they're not ready to like let this go. Scorpio, they're not ready to let this go. I'll tell you that right now. Like their Scorpio is like fixed water. Their emotions run very deep. They're very like, it's like, it's not, it can be stagnant water, but it's like a fixed sign, like a fixed water sign. Like their emotions aren't just like flaky or flaky. Like it's like churning in there. It's not going anywhere. Like their feelings, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, look, oh my God, we had this on the bottom. Like they're not letting go. Like, oh my God, look, the 2 of Cups. It's like, they're not letting go of this love unless like they're forced to, I guess, or unless, you know, you force them to. They don't want to let go. They're thinking that you guys can make it work. So I don't know. I feel like there's a need for clarity here with the speculum glass energy here. So yeah, like I feel like your person thinks that you guys are definitely going to work things out here. All right, let's see. What about, how are they feeling about you? How is Scorpio's person feeling about Scorpio? We have the Tower, more Scorpio energy, and the Knight of Wands, but let's just get one. How is Scorpio's person feeling about Scorpio? Okay, 4 of Wands, or 4 of Swords, 8 of Swords. How is Scorpio's person feeling about Scorpio? Spirit, please. The Queen of Wands. I feel like, just how like I was saying, like, you're kind of like, oh, like, a little bit drunk on your own power. I feel like your person, too, like, really thinks so much of you, thinks you're probably, like, very attracted. Like, there's nobody they're attracted to more. Like, they feel very attracted to you and passionate. And, yeah, it's like, with the Scorpio energy, it's like a similar vibe, kind of. How is Scorpio's person feeling towards Scorpio right now? How is Scorpio's person? And we have opposition, imbalance, a point of tension, and a power struggle. And then we have this whole water element here, spirituality, emotion, intuition, and compassion. So they're definitely recognizing, it's weird that they're thinking a lot about your connection and how you're like relating to each other with the opposition and the sextile. That's like two aspects. That's just like, you know, when a planet is like, they're this far apart, and then when a planet's like right here and the angle is like that. So it's like how the planets relate to each other. If you don't know, sorry if you do. But what was I gonna say? So it's like, yeah, like they're thinking a lot about like your dynamic and maybe like how it's changed and what's different and what's going wrong like between the two of you. Like your connection is heavily on their mind. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh my god, look, nobody else but you. Like I don't want no one else but you. So it's like they definitely know like you're the one. Like they think you're like the cream of the crop. They think that you're like, you're it. Like they don't want no one else but you. Like I feel like they feel like you guys have a lot of fun together. With the Three of Cups here, maybe you're like in the same friend group or something like that. You're in the same social circle, or like with the Three of Cups, it's like maybe even like your families are like integrated somehow. Like if you have kids, like maybe like, you know, they're like, they've been involved with your kids and stuff like that, or pets or like whatever, like, you know what I mean? Something like that. So I don't know, like I feel like there's a lot of like your lives are together a lot and you do a lot of things together, like you're a part of each other's daily lives. And I think they're just feeling like without you it would be very, their life would completely change. This is, yeah, 180, like their life would do like a 180. They can't even like imagine like what that would be like. And I think they're also worried about, because they think that you're very attractive as well. And you're right about that. I mean, you are attractive here. But your person sees it too, and I think they're thinking like almost like, yeah, like they'd meet someone else, it would take like 5 minutes, like, or something like that. And I think that's really scary to them too. And yeah. All right, let's see what their intentions towards you are. I feel like I was going to say something else. Oh, and a power struggle. So I feel like maybe sometimes they sort of try to like lay down the law with you and sort of, because Scorpio is about power as well. It's like we have that Mars energy like kind of present here on both sides. So it's like maybe they do try to do that, but then it's like almost like you double down with the stubbornness here, and then they like try to soothe the situation, like, or something like that. What are Scorpio's person's intentions towards Scorpio? I'm not going to take these, but oh look, Temperance, the Six of Swords, and the Sun. They want to heal this. They want to restore your connection to like its former glory. They want to like, you know, move on into like a happier times, leave the mess of this nightmare that's going on right now. Not a nightmare, but this emotional turmoil behind, like move into more calmer times together. Hold on. Temperance, yeah, that's their intentions. Like they want to fix this. They want to fix things between you guys for sure. They want to nurture this connection back to life. All right, what is Scorpio's person's intentions towards Scorpio? We have Neptune, dream and transcend. This is kind of sad. I feel like they spend a lot of time like when they're alone or whatever, like thinking about, like I was saying, how things were maybe in the beginning. And with this Virgo energy, integrity, reverence, and service, it's like almost like they're trying to like prove to you like, oh, look how good I am to you, and look how much I love you, and something like that. And it's like they want you to see like how much they care about you, maybe by doing little things for you or something like that. What are Virgo's person's intentions towards Virgo? Why did I just say Virgo? Because I just saw Virgo on the bottom of the deck. What are Scorpio's person's intentions? Oh, I saw that when I was shuffling out of my head by Fastball. Maybe you want to like look that up, but hold on. What is Scorpio's person's intentions towards Scorpio? I feel it coming by the weekend. I mean, I think that it's like I was saying, like they can't even like imagine a world like how like their life would do a 180. Maybe they can't even imagine that, and they can't even let themselves think it, because oh my god, my nail just came off. Oh my god, I have to glue it back on. I'm just gonna keep talking. But they can't even like imagine like a life where like you're not together. It's like they just, it's almost like they feel like they know that you guys are gonna work it out because like there is no other option, kind of a thing. It's like I feel like it might be like a little bit of a form of denial. Just like I was saying at the beginning, how like perception is playing like a really big part in this connection. Like, are you looking through rose-colored glasses? Like, are you looking, like, they're definitely looking through rose-colored glasses, like at the past, and almost like, and just trying to figure out, it's almost like they're looking at this here is where you are now, and then this is the past, and they're trying to like meld these two together somehow. It's like they're trying to figure it out. They're really trying to, like, and I honestly think it's very sad, like, because I feel like they really care about you or whatever, and they're just not really getting anywhere with you. But, and it's like, I feel like they're almost like blaming themselves a little bit, and just thinking like, if I just try harder, like if I just try more, like I can make this sort of like, I could bring back the way it was in the past or something like that. All right, let's see, what are their next actions going to be towards you guys? I don't feel like this is separation, but all right, Page of Swords, they're definitely be keeping their eye out, eye on you, trying to like, I feel like they try to like watch the way, I mean, they're going to be keeping an eye, I don't even think on you, I think they're just going to be waiting for the situation to change. They've got their eyes like right on there, and they're just like really trying to see, wait, hold on, let's get one. What are, but I don't feel like they're gonna do any major actions. They're not gonna like break up with you. They're not gonna like do anything crazy. I think they're just sort of like almost trying to be quiet and not make too much noise, and like just like not annoy you, and like not, and if they can do something nice for you, they'll do it, but like they're just trying to like be sort of quiet and like hope that like they don't make you angry or something like that. Page of Swords, let's see, what is the next one? What is Scorpio's person's next actions? Oh, and we have Leo energy, self-confidence, loyalty, loyalty and creativity. That's peeking out. Virgo energy. Yeah, I think they're going to continue with what they've been doing. We have this card again, integrity, reverence, service, like show you that they're a good person. Maybe they're like worried, like I was saying, how you know, you could be really attractive, and maybe they don't, maybe they almost are going to try to like up their appearance or something like that. They're going to try to like start wearing like sexier clothes, for example, or like start trying to really like get their own confidence up by like, you know, taking more care of their appearance. Maybe they're going to get their hair done, they're going to start getting their nails done, or whatever it is, like, you know what I mean? If they're a guy, like, I mean, I don't know, whatever, get a haircut, whatever, grow out a beard, cut a beard off, like, I don't know, whatever guys do. Work out, that could be a thing. Loyalty, again, like they want to show you how loyal they are. They're going to get creative about it here. Let me just get one of these. But yeah, feels restricted. Look, the Saturn energy on the bottom of the deck. Feels restricted, experiences struggle, learn hard work and patience. Like, it's like they think you're worth this hard work, like they're ready to put in the work. Yeah, that was like the first card that we got below. They're ready to like put in this work for you, like they really care about you, but I don't know if it's like really mutual on both sides at this point. I don't know. I mean, based on this, I feel like the only thing you care about right now is yourself. This is a very like self-focused energy. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, but it's like if you're also in a relationship while you're in this energy, that's not really a healthy dynamic at the same time. Like, you know what I mean? So let's get this. What is your person's next actions towards you? More Than a Feeling by Boston. I don't know. I feel like it's like they want, I don't know. Let's get a clarifier. What is your person's next actions? Actually, I hate that song, and I'm going to like take that out of this deck, I think. I used to love that song. I do not like that song anymore. All right, what are Scorpio's person's next actions towards Scorpio? Let's clarify it. I feel like they're gonna, I just heard that song in my head, giving him something he can feel. Like, they're gonna give you something you can feel here. Like, not just, wait, hold on, baby, I love your way. I feel like they just, again, look, I'll never not forgive you. Like, they just love you. Like, they would do anything for, I think they're just gonna do anything for you. Anything that you want, really. I mean, I hesitate to say that, because especially to someone who maybe is like drunk on their own power over here, but you know, I mean, we all have free will, and we all got to do what we got to do. So I don't know, but all right, let's just get some messages from them, and then we're gonna close the reading out. What would your person most want to say to you, Scorpio? I've dreamt about you. And we had that Neptune energy here, so I think they spend a lot of time like daydreaming about you, and when they're not with you, they think about you a lot. You're so ambitious. Okay. So they have a lot of like respect for you is kind of like what I get with that card. You never run out of energy. Okay. And how am I able to feel you when you're miles away? That's more if like you have like a spiritual connection, which could be the case, but if not, it's just, I think it's just saying like even when you're apart, they're always thinking and feeling about you, because we have that more than a feeling. So it's like, I feel like their feelings are really intense, and that's kind of like basically what I'm getting from that. You're the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like exactly, like they just think so much of you. Hold on, let's get a couple more. Oh, that's too many. What was Scorpio's person? I allowed others to distort my perception of you. That's interesting, because that's what this whole reading is about, perception. You're so responsible. It's like they really want to have a life with you. They feel like you would be a good partner. I know I have to save myself. You can't do it for me. And then we have you're so beautiful, it hurts. Like, again, like you're so beautiful, you're the cutest thing. I allowed others to distort my perception of you. Maybe like whatever like is going on here, maybe there was some sort of like questionable behavior on your part in the past, and maybe, you know, their friends and family were kind of like, whoa, like, you know, like you deserve better than this. And maybe they kind of were almost like thinking it for a second, and then it's almost like they felt so like guilty about it. They went into like overdrive in the opposite direction, and like really felt the reality of losing you, and then just sort of like doubled down and like loving you or something like that is kind of what I'm getting. I know I have to save myself. You can't do it for me. What I'm getting from that is more so like a vibe of like, I can just get the bare minimum from this person. Like, it's not this person. They're like rationalizing all your behaviors. Like, oh, like this person isn't like being as nice as they used to be. Well, it's not their job to do that. Like, I have to do it myself. Like, you know what I mean? It's something like that where I feel like they're rationalizing a lot of your behaviors that have changed lately. I feel like things have changed between you. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this reading, please like, comment, or subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, I will catch you in the next one, okay? Bye.